Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I'm a fully qualified yoga teacher, a beautician and a masseuse. And this is my YouTube channel where I talk a lot about yoga, tips and tricks and things that you guys can follow along from home, as well as some health and wellness as well. So if that is something you're interested in, go and hit the subscribe button, and it means that every time I post onto my channel, you guys get a notification so you never miss a class with me. Today is a post-back workout stretch. So maybe you've been in the gym and it's back day and this is a post-back workout stretch. Maybe you're someone who does just have a bit of ache and pain in the back, and this can also be used for that. So maybe if you work at a desk or you're just finding that you're getting a little bit of pain into the back, this video can be used for that as well. You don't really need anything to do this video. I always recommend using a good quality mat onto a hardwood floor so that the good quality mat sticks nicely to the floor, so it's less likely to slip underneath you, and it supports your joints properly as well. But if you're in a gym, for example, and you don't have a mat, not the end of the world, you do not need one. Just get yourself stretching, get yourself moving, especially after a workout, to help prevent injuries and to also help with improving your performance as well. And when you're ready, we will get started. Okay, so we're going to start in a cross-leg seat. Let's interlace the fingers, place them onto the back of the head, base of the skull, top of the neck. Inhale, push your chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together and gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we're going to take the chin in towards the chest, hug the elbows in towards you, keep up tall through the spine. So we're aiming for an upper back stretch here. The more you pull onto the back of your neck, the deeper this stretch is going to be across the neck. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to roll. So we're going to come about halfway down. So keeping everything where it is and just rolling through the spine. So maybe your elbows are in line with your belly button here. Take a few breaths. And you should be feeling the stretch shift into your mid-back here. And we'll take one more deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to curl all the way down now. So maybe your elbows can go in line with your feet. Maybe you can take them down into the mat. Really try and round the spine here. So we're thinking of creating like a snail shell almost with your spine. We'll take one more deep breath in and slowly come all the way back up. Let's keep the hands onto the back of the neck. We'll inhale into the chest, expanding through the lungs. Exhale, we're going to turn to face the right hand side. So we're getting a twist into the back here. Imagine someone is pulling or pushing on your right shoulder to take you further round. Keep tall through the spine, deep breath in, and exhale, we'll come back to the front. We can do the same but the other way. Deep breath in, expand through the chest. Exhale, over towards the left this time. Deep breaths in and out. And we'll come back to face the front. We're going to let the hands go, place them down into the mat, walk them out in front of you. Let's bring the chest down, stretch the hands out and away from your body. Getting a deep stretch across the back here. Keep walking the hands away. And maybe just let the chest melt down towards the ground a little bit more. Couple more breaths here. On your next inhale, we'll lift the head up and walk the hands back in towards you. We're going to do the same thing again, but we're going to swap the legs over. So the opposite leg is coming in front. Interlace those fingers, place it onto the back of the neck, onto the top of the base of the skull, top of the neck. Inhale, push your chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we're going to take the chin in towards the chest, keep the spine tall here. Breathing here. Same thing again, we're going to take a couple of breaths in and out. Another breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to come halfway down again. Think about curling your spine like a snail shell. Maybe you're able to take your elbows in line with your belly button. Maybe not quite. But wherever you are, just make sure you can feel a good stretch into your mid and your upper back. Deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to come all the way down now, curling right under. You should feel this in your lower, your mid and your upper back. Think about tucking your tailbone under a little bit more so you're getting more of a stretch into your lower back. And coming all the way up. We're going to do this slightly different to what we did on the other side. So instead of having the arms up by the head as we twist, we're going to take the left hand onto the right thigh. Same thing again, deep breath in, expand through the chest. The right hand comes behind. And as you exhale, we're going to turn to face the back of the room. Keep tall through your spine and through your hips. So don't let yourself collapse forward. Keep yourself up nice and tall and strong. Couple more breaths here. And exhale, we'll come back to face the front. We'll do the same on the other side. So right hand's coming on the outside of the left leg. Deep breath in. Expand through the lungs. Exhale to turn to face the back of the room. Deep breath here. Keep tall through the body, expand into those ribs. And exhale to come back to face the front. We're going to walk the hands out in front again, stretching through the lower back. Keep walking the hands away from you. Think about leading with the chest rather than leading with the head. So think about bringing the chest forwards and down, keeping your butt bones down in towards the mat. So don't let your bum lift up off the floor. Keep walking the hands away. We're aiming for a good stretch across the back. Think about all the muscles opening up here. You might feel this across the underarms and into the arms as well a little bit. Keep walking those hands away if you can. Really stretching across the body. Couple more breaths here. See if you can bring the chest a little bit further towards the legs. On your next inhale, we'll lift the head up and walk the hands back in towards you. Let's take this into a child's pose. So we're bringing both the knees together. Let's sit onto the heels, leading with the chest again, letting them melt over the legs and walk the hands out in front. Just let that back relax. Take one more deep breath in. And we're going to exhale to come up into your tabletop. So your hands should be underneath your shoulders. Just walk your knees out slightly further apart so that they're underneath your hips. We're going to take this into some moving cat-cow spines. So we're taking the bum back towards the heels. Inhale, roll forwards and tuck the tailbone under, spread through the shoulder blades. When your shoulders get over your wrists, lift the tailbone and shuffle back into your child's pose. Deep breath in, roll forwards, exhale, lift the tailbone and shuffle back. Let's do 2 more like this, just to get some movement into your back. We'll come back into our child's pose to finish. Let's come all the way up. Drop the bum to the side. We're going to take the legs out in front. We're going to start to work a little bit into the lower back from here. Pointing the toes. We're going to come into our staff pose. So if you want to take a deep bend behind the knees here, you can do. Try and think about flexing through the toes. We're aiming for a lower back stretch here. So let's take the hands either onto the shins, the calves, maybe you can reach the toes, and just gently start to take the chest towards the thighs. Again, don't worry about bringing the head down towards the legs. Think about bringing the chest forwards and down. We're trying to create almost like a flat back here, so you shouldn't be rounded over. You should be pushing that chest forwards and then down. So don't worry necessarily about how far you can go, just as long as you can feel a good stretch into your lower back. Breathing here. Taking a couple of breaths here, open up through the lower back. Think about pushing your tailbone away from you and pushing the chest forwards. And slowly come all the way up. Coming into our last few stretches now. Bend into the right knee and we're taking the right hand behind. Left hand or the left elbow is coming on the inside of the right leg, twisting to come back and behind. So we're getting a nice twist across the lower back here. Long, slow, deep breaths. We'll come forward, swapping over and doing the same thing on the other side, bending into the right left knee. Left hand comes behind, bending into the right elbow, taking the elbow on the outside of the leg to enable it to push you around further. Keep up tall through the body here, so we don't want to be curled under. Keep up nice and tall. So just think about this being a nice gentle twist into your lower back. And exhale to come back forwards. Let's lay all the way down onto our backs. Keep the knees together and bring them in towards the chest. We're going to just take this into a little massage. So keeping the knees together, just take this into some circles. A few going one way and a few going up the other. You can make these circles as big or as small as you want. Just find where feels best for you. We've obviously been working and stretching through our back quite a lot here. So this just gives it a nice bit of a massage to finish. So these knee circles are going to concentrate onto your lower back. So again, the smaller the circle, the more it's going to concentrate into the upper part of the glute and the lower part of the back. The bigger the circles, the more it's going to get a little bit more into the belly of the glute and sort of into the upper lower back. And then we'll hug the knees in towards you and just rock from side to side. Again, just massaging out across the middle of the back here. Perfect. We'll come back into the center. Just relax for a second here. Close the eyes, hug the knees into the chest. Try and push the lower back and the upper back into the mat. Couple of breaths here. Just settle the mind down. And when you're ready, coming back up into a cross-legged seat to finish. Guys, thank you so much for watching that video. I think back stretching is one of the most important things you can do. It's where most people get pain. I see so many people and meet so many people, whether they work out in the gym or not, that their pain tends to be in their back. Your biggest muscle in your body is in your back. So your latissimus dorsi sits and runs either side of your spine. It is the biggest muscle in your body. So if that muscle is tight, that's a lot of area or that it covers that then becomes painful. So I do really think that stretching your back out is super important. Please like and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It means so much to me when you guys support me, support this channel. I really cannot thank you enough if you already have been. Even if you're just watching my videos, it really does mean the world to me. But liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, sending a super thanks, all of it, it all adds up and it all helps me to be able to build something amazing with this channel. So thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to practicing with you all again soon. Thanks. Bye.